It's something I'm going to have to ponder on. Are contacts and relationships more important than undercutting them with my lead mine? Uncertain. More data is needed. We have been rather productive, helping the people of Mars. But, let's see, what did we have to do? No. Oh, right. Where does he want me to go again? Unclear. Yes. We need to go back to Narian for him. Survey. Gas giant. Jake Stout. I guess I am uncertain. Tau Ceti the 8B? Interesting. Well, that was less than helpful. This I just need to go over to like Saturn, but I don't really know if I'm up to that task. While I'm perfectly capable of going and doing that, I don't know that I have the motivation to do so. I should be more clear and rephrase. That I have to go to New Atlantis, Deimos. Do you have a couple of things for that? But the thing is, I should probably work on crap. Barrett does take a little bit more. Precedence. He's in more danger than Sam Coe and his daughter. Vladimir. Yes. Mantis. Dinola. Oh yeah, that is in a dangerous area of space. That's back on New Atlantis. Very well. So, I think the plan is we go...
There are many stories and films about demons, ghosts, and other entities.
Yes. So I have understood. I think the plan, though, is we go... We should be able to build that solar array now at the mine. Then we go to Deimos. Then... Uncertain. We'll call it Mission Unclear until further notice. Who's Peter Brennan? Right. Alright, well, I was hoping for more of a local map. Oh well. Back out into the wonderful red iron sands of the planet's surface.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
Yeah, I've been there. It's perfectly adequate. Sarah? There you are. Right. So, task 1. Get that lead mine up and running. Task 2. Find a way to get a lot of aluminum. And then we need to get into space. Our mine is that way, by about 600 meters. That's not terrible. Then we need to save Barrett. It also comes to mind that we could... I just don't know how involved we have to... Like, do we just have to get them to Aquila City, or do we have to, like, do a bunch of stuff with them? I don't know. If it was just drop them off at Aquila City, we would do that, then go get Barrett and Harper. but I don't know what they want us to do. Additionally, in theory, if we get enough power on this mine, in theory, and this is my hope, that we can put Lynn in charge of it. Somehow, we don't really have shelter is the problem. I mean, she could live in Cydonia, work out here. It's not like there's a bunch of angry wildlife or spacers or anything bothering this. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to talk to her, try to get her to sign on to that. And then, here we go. We'll also have to find a suitable name once we get enough power.
Another dead rock. Well, at least we can scour the place for materials.
Yes. It's also not truly dead. I mean, there are the people living, like, that way, underground. I mean, there's people. Just no surface life. Right. Let us see. I can indeed build another power generator or solar array. Let's kind of keep them together. That is the goal. Can I? Sure. Good enough. And then, lovely. Do I just... So does that have enough power now? It seemingly does. Production, 1.66 per minute. I'm assuming. Okay. So apparently, Sarah, we have a functioning lead mine. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I love it. Lovely. Okay. That was actually kind of productive. Now we just need to get back to the ship. Hopefully get Lind. Can we make shelter? We might as well check, seeing as we're here. Build. I would like no outpost airlock. I'm short on sealant, which makes perfect sense. So I can then, therefore, not make any sort of shelter at present. Bummer. That does dampen our possibility of getting her to take this post. But again, Cydonia is a perfectly capable and adequate spot for her to live while working in our employ as a lead miner, leading our first outpost. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna go for it. And I don't want to cut her loose. She's a capable leader and would be an asset to our endeavors. As long as that isn't my ship taking off. It is not. We are safe. So, Lynn, hopefully you like my proposition. Bunch of solar arrays, I'm guessing. The frontier. So, alright, we chat with Lynn. Maybe convince her, maybe not, probably not. Then we go to Deimos, and then we kind of reassess from there, I think, is our best options. So, on board the frontier. Oh, Lynn.
Is mining on the schedule today?
Yes, it is.
You look well.
Mind if I ask you some personal questions?
That's fine, Dusty.
Perfect. Why did you want to become a miner? It's not a glamorous life.
I never considered anything else. My parents were miners too. I've been learning the trade since I was old enough to dig.
No. all right.
Longest I've spent above ground was the year and a half I served in the UC military during the Colony War. That was more than enough for me. I prefer to keep my boots full of dust and my pockets full of credits. Less trouble that way.
Very fair. Very, very fair. Do you know anything about the artifact that I found? Like, not even that long ago?
No, I don't. I only ask as many questions as I need to get my job done. I had no idea it was dangerous.
Dangerous, in quotes. Would I want to necessarily repeat that experience and get knocked out for however long? Probably not. I mean, it at least made the day exciting.
And I'm glad you bounced back from it. Losing a miner is never easy.
I believe it. I guess I don't have anything
I
more
hope
right
that
now.
satisfied your curiosity.
Yeah, more or less. Now.
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
Well, yeah, not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since you were born.
What was it like?
Terrible. It was terrible.
Glad to see you're
Stay
back
away
in
from that
one
stuff,
piece.
Cora. Trust me, it's the worst.
Okay. There's a lot of crosstalk here. Now, I would like to crew. Here we go. Lynn. I would like you to be assigned to outposts. So do I. No, she's already on here. I'd like to unassign her from this. And then apparently... yeah, that's fair. Fine. Stay on the ship. Okay. That makes things tricky. Anyways. To space we go. Alright, everyone, buckle up. We are taking off. Right. Let's slow down a little bit and figure ourselves out. We need to be on the other side of the planet at Deimos. Yes, we do. So, we are going to go. Let's get the map up and actually properly chart our course. Oh, crap. I might have made an ever so slight miscalculation. A miscalculation involving the fact that apparently this gentleman is still on the bloody planet. So, rather than admit my mistake, we are going to go and maybe go elsewhere. Refurbished goods. Abandoned mineral refinery. Where would this be? Oh boy, that's certainly what's the word? Not close. Yes. So we will reassess that at a later time. Special delivery, media sponge. That's New Atlantis. New Atlantis. Can't do any of that, really. So I suppose that leaves us with going to help Barrett. I don't want to just abandon Heller, though. Into the no. Okay. Empty nest. We're going to Aquila City. That has been decided. We are... No offense to Sam and his daughter, but... Ooh. Okay. We can actually go do that. I mean, fly right past whatchamacallit. But New Atlantis we've spent a lot of time on. And I wish to not have to go back there at the present time. Procyon A, B. Tau Ceti 8B. No, we are going to Olympus. Set course. Unexplored route. What's the worst that could happen? Can my ship's computer isn't even letting me. No, can we go to this? Fine. Boring. If that's the case, we might as well go to Alpha Centauri and take care of yes. Let's actually power up our grav drive. That would help us.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. All right.
Perfect.
We're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Lovely. I love that. So, the large civilian outpost. Let's go to the map. This will be easier. So, we actually want to be here. So, residential. New Atlantis, Mast District. I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. Very well. We're just gonna land. Sergeant Yumi's at the lodge? Alright.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Duly noted. Right. Apparently, Twala, Jake Stout, Sergeant Yumi is apparently nearby. I'm relatively curious what that's about. Because I'm uncertain about what that's about. Where? Apparently my scanner's indicating this way. Ooh, we also need to talk with Kelton, I think his name was. Tree scientist. Kelton first, I think. if I am not mistaken on the gentleman's name. Kelton Frush. I was not far off. So, where are you? Sergeant Yumi. What is his there? Faction. I'm assuming wrong or right. That's probably something to do with the UC. Hello.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
What if I have theoretically official business? Can I go in? Cool. I'll take that as a yes. No. Never mind. I don't know where I'm actually going. Maybe you can help.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building.
Apparently you
Stay safe.
don't have info on Sergeant Yumi. Lovely. Just what I wanted. However, maybe we will deal with him? Kelton Frush. Is he by his tree? I would not be surprised if that were the case. Is it? Maybe. Oh, Mr. Frush. Kelton. Oh, there he is. You've got info on our liquefying tree, is what I've understood. Hello.
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
Yes.
I hadn't expected to run into you again.
Why is that? You were pretty agitated last I saw you.
Yes, well, I had good reason to be distressed. You had already helped me establish that there is something unprecedented going on with this tree. Now my superiors have been made aware.
Okay.
There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse.
Yes, that makes sense.
The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency.
Right, not good.
Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
Okay, so... based on that talk, I'm going to hazard a guess you probably don't have a plan, but I'm going to ask anyways. So you have a plan?
I am attempting to formulate one.
So that's a no.
But until I have all of the relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
Aha. Mm-hmm. So, I'm guessing you and a coworker had a falling out.
What? No, that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I am a professional.
Yep, uh-huh.
One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here.
Okay.
He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
It sounds like I don't have much of a choice. Out of curiosity, why won't Emilio turn the data over?
He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns.
So you want me to go rough him up a little bit? Make him squirm?
I suggested nothing of the sort. Although,
Fine.
now that I think about it, I confess, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Anyway, no.
You didn't
I just
say
need
no?
his data. I am sure that can be acquired without force, or the threat of it. 90% sure.
So there's a 10%
The last time I
chance.
saw him, he was being assigned to sample collection out near the agricultural areas. I'm sure you'll find him there.
Wonderful. So, it so seems the roots of this problem are deeper than first expected. That pun was 100% intentional. So, some sort of personnel. Yeah, okay. I get there can be competitive rivalries in an industry or a field of study, etc., etc. But it's usually for good reason. Oh. Hello!
Of all the assignments they could have given me.
What's the matter?
Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, it's important research.
You don't
I
sound
won't
convinced.
bore you with the technical details, but it's critical that I get this done.
You're kind of irritating. Well, it just so happens that I'm an official mast business, too. I've got a need for some research data on trees.
Trees? I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't
Nope.
you?
I have
Nice
no
try,
idea who that is.
But it's not happening. No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
Why are you so against this Kelton person?
Kelton screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in Mast. I'm not going to forgive that, ever.
You could just be the bigger person here.
Oh yeah? You think so? Wow, thanks for that. I'll really give it some thought. He really won't let this go, will he?
Nope.
Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in Mast.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
I'm intrigued. I'm not above that.
Wait, really? Wow. Okay.
Plus, I don't really care
Okay.
about whatever
I'll
rivalry
follow
you
your
two have.
lead, but I wish handling our tree issue didn't involve using illegal methods to get the job done.
I respect that.
I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair.
Of course,
I
of
found
course,
a back
of
door
course.
into the Mast network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
Of course it is. Or you could just give me the data now, and we just kind of ignore the rest. So that sounds like a lot of effort.
Sorry, that's not on the table.
I mean, there's got to be another way in which we can settle these differences, clear the table, and get on with this, because this is ridiculous.
There is, and I already explained exactly what it is.
Rude. Yes, you did. And I will concede that point. However, you do know in your heart of hearts, your brain of brains, your soul, presumably you have one, I haven't seen much of it yet, that handing the data over is the right thing to do. Liquefying trees causing unknown earthquakes is not a good thing.
Advancing my career is the right thing to do, so that's what I'm focused on.
And I can respect that. Everyone needs to advance, but I think you should be able to do that on your own merit. And who knows? Perhaps those negative performance reviews were well deserved. You do have a certain prickly temperament. And I could kind of see why they might not want to push forward with a promotion. What I'm trying to say in a long-winded way is that this isn't the right way to get ahead. Change of attitudes, work ethic, solid research and data, that sort of stuff can get you ahead. And, hear me out, if your research is critical to solving this problem of a liquefying earthquake tree, you can twist that in your favor and be like, without my data, my research, my efforts on this, this would have been an unsolved problem.
From where I'm standing, kinda seems like it is. Enough. The deal is the deal. You get Kelton's stupid data when I know that the files have been wiped from the chief engineer's terminal. Just get in, access her terminal, delete the files, and get out. Really simple.
I try. Fine. What's this data I'm supposed to delete?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, pretty much everything in my personnel file. Most of it is fine, of course.
Oh, yes.
I'm good at what I do. I just received a few very unfair reviews recently, and I figured...
yeah, I'm sure.
Why not start over completely?
That's very suspicious. It seems pretty short-sighted. I'm certain that if this engineer person is so savvy as to have only access through her terminal in her apartment, that someone will notice that your personnel file is missing, won't they?
Not much experience with government bureaucracy, huh? The mass
I tend to
network is
avoid
running
it.
off hardware that is decades old. They don't upgrade anything unless it's absolutely necessary.
Mm-hmm.
This will just be one entry in a long list of mild annoyances that aren't worth following up on. It's kind of amazing, really.
You are an irritating
Best of luck out there.
thorn cyst. I did try. Let's chat.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Out of curiosity, what are your thoughts on religion?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you.
Not at all.
Don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
Good thing I don't have any.
Until later.
Yes, I, similar to you, have no real thoughts on the matter. I've been across many a star system, and while I'm not the most scientifically inclined individual, I feel like that does a better job of explaining many things than religious doctrine. Where is Kelton? He's probably down here by the big tree. Let's get his viewpoint on the matter. Because while I'm not averse to some questionable actions, it's a lot of effort. Hello,
If
Kelton.
we keep running into each other like this, you might as well be put on the masked payroll.
Pass.
I tried to tell my colleagues that botany was important. I tried to warn them.
Out of curiosity, what happens if nothing happens, or is done? If nothing happens is great, because that means the tree doesn't destroy the planet, presumably. But if we don't get research notes because someone's being a jerk, what could happen?
Well, I'm afraid that's hard to say. Ultra-low frequency waves are a rare phenomenon. If they continue to increase, they might cause disturbances in the equilibrium of the city's residents. Headaches, nausea, that sort of thing. Eventually, the resulting vibrations could have effects not dissimilar to seismic activity. Nearby structures might be at risk. I really do hope we can find a solution soon.
Lovely. So you and Emilio don't get along. What's the details? Tell me the story, the tea.
That man is a disgrace to his profession. His theories are drivel, his methods are sloppy, and his conclusions are, at best, highly questionable.
Yet you need his data.
He is a very poor scientist. I saw fit to point this out when approached for his most recent personnel evaluation. He somehow got wind of it and has taken it very badly.
Oh my god. Maybe the scientists shouldn't should not hold grudges.
My feelings precisely. The work and the results should be more important than our egos. If only we all felt that way.
Go back to that for a moment. Yes.
He is a very poor scientist.
We touched on
I
that.
saw fit to point this out when approached.
Yes. Perhaps your ego is also getting in the way. You could just go and apologize.
For what? Doing my job? It's more than he can say. I most certainly will not apologize. I hope this isn't asking too much of you.
They are both insufferable.